Drake, he was working with Drake. And then helping Drake's baby mama, who he was trying to keep on the low, and all of a sudden he in the trunk with his daughter. Come on. There was with Triple X Stacey on and what a Drake baby. There wasn't Aubrey.
So Jack, as we get started,
Aubrey putting hits out on God PR reps.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Cause that's really what it's looking like, ain't it, Drake? Am I reaching?
The man said
they not like us.
They're not like us.
And I love that song because now every time I hear somebody say, I'm sick and tired of they not like us, it's because you not like us.
Jaguar Wright has stirred controversy with bold claims, accusing several high-profile celebrities of being involved in unsettling activities allegedly connected to Diddy.
I'm gonna tell you who I believe is on the tapes. I believe Barack Obama got a tape.
Yeah, he playing hide the hot dog.
I know Jennifer Lopez has multiple tapes.
Oh, yeah.
I know Beyonce got a tape. I definitely know they probably recycled some old Stevie J and Eve stuff. I know Drake got a tape. I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown's on one of them.
In multiple interviews, she accused prominent figures of being linked to Diddy's notorious parties, which she characterized as secretive and exploitative.
I know Rihanna got a tape. I know Chris Brown's on one of them tapes. I know Trey Songz has been like a supporting actor in many freak-off film. Definitely Usher.
Do you think these tapes will come out?
Usher.
Come.
I think eventually at some point.
Jaguar Wright has made shocking claims about high-profile celebrities, including Drake, allegedly being connected to Diddy's controversial parties. She suggested in an interview that Diddy wielded significant control over several artists, with rumors circulating about videos involving stars like Drake being sold on the dark web. Wright described these gatherings as secretive and exploitative, shedding light on the troubling undercurrents within the entertainment industry.
You believe B2K is on the tapes?
Oh yeah.
Chris Stokes is on.
I mean, if there's Chris Stokes is a whole, he's fighting, and Chris Stokes is old school industry pedo. Like, and everyone knows that. I never liked him. I always thought he was creepy. And see, I know before B2K.
Yeah.
The group before B2K.
Quentin?
Immature. IMX.
Immature.
Yeah.
It was Immature and IMX.
Yeah.
He been rocking these little kids.
Speculation about Usher's past relationship with Diddy has lingered for years, with some suggesting that Usher may have been a victim of Diddy's influence during his teenage years. However, Jaguar Wright offers a more controversial perspective, claiming Usher was not merely a victim but an active collaborator. She alleges that Usher played a role in helping Diddy establish control over Justin Bieber, facilitating Bieber's introduction to Diddy. According to Wright, this led to a 48-hour period where Diddy allegedly exerted significant influence over the young pop star. Could Usher's involvement point to deeper, more complex connections within the industry?
Drake, he was working with Drake. And then helping Drake's baby mama, who he was trying to keep on the low, and all of a sudden he in the trunk with his daughter. Come on. There was with Triple X Stacey on and what a Drake baby. There wasn't Aubrey.
So Jack, as we get started,
Aubrey putting hits out on God PR reps.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
Cause that's really what it's looking like, ain't it, Drake? Am I reaching?
The man said
they not like us. us.
They're not like us.
And I love that song because now every time I hear somebody say, I'm sick and tired of they not like us, it's because you not like us.
Yeah.
You like them. That's why you don't like this song. Like, it was crazy. No, literally, we went to go eat the other day. We not gonna say the restaurant because I ain't trying to put them on social blast.
Okay.
But one Drake song came on, right? I'll say this, we were in Bishop Arts. One Drake song came on, and then another Drake song came on. And then when it got to the third one, is this a Drake? Is this a Drake playlist? Could you turn on something else? And she's like, was there anything else? So we got the Beyonce playlist. Yeah, but it had all of the freak off victims on it. You know, Usher was on, like, we were just sitting up there. Who's the next victim on the playlist? And he, you won't break my soul. You won't break my soul.
Damn. Can we talk? No,
No, it was Confessions. They played Usher Confessions. Confess that Lifetime Achievement Award was a fucking hush payment for your with all of the years of abuse. Cause that wasn't no lifetime. I'm still mad. People say, why you say that about Usher?
This casts a more complex shadow over Usher's image, suggesting he may have been an active participant rather than a passive observer in Diddy's alleged controversial dealings.
Tired of Usher.
Oh.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty. They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie rapper who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off.
Got the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. Suck Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more. White boy, Oscar winner. For people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot at that club. Not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman or say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J-Lo has said nothing. You really thought that just running off and marrying Ben Affleck was going to take you out of the Diddy downfall?
Jaguar Wright has openly criticized Jennifer Lopez, accusing her of staying silent about Diddy despite allegedly being aware of his misconduct. Wright asserts that Lopez had opportunities to reveal the truth but chose to remain quiet, sparking speculation about her reasons for protecting him over the years. Wright has become a prominent voice in the music industry, boldly speaking out against influential figures like Diddy. She continues to highlight the exploitation and corruption she claims are widespread, alleging that individuals like Diddy have been deeply involved in unethical and troubling practices.
That's why they worked even harder to find a way to silence me. What happens when you're the greatest at the beginning? Nobody wants you to open up for them because you're going to make them look inferior. And you have to be able to headline every show. And if they're keeping your records off of the radio so you can't go number one, so you can't demand marquee player on every tour, then you have to create your own tour. Which means you have to have the independent financing to be able to compete with companies like Roc Nation. See, it's a rat maze. And they have cheese-scented little tokens. Except for when you get there, you realize it's just cheese scented. It's nothing real. You're not gonna eat there. And they confidence in you, and you go for the next little dot, and the next little dot, and the next little dot, and the next little dot. Meanwhile, they already know those doors do not open. That's how it works. Someone like me is a great danger, huge danger, because not only am I outspoken, and not only do I still have the stamina to go at this thing at the rate that I go at it, pushing 50. They're pissed because I won't break. That encourages people to do what? Keep trying. Keep working. Odell and I are approaching 3 months together. And he went from having a YouTube channel that he had to ask people to go see to now getting comments from a bunch of people he's never met before. He's on thumbnails everywhere. His divorce documents are being discussed. Confidential documents that nobody is supposed to have are now being shared behind members only paywalls on YouTube. Why? What made him pop? Why is he viral? If that was the case, then Set in the West channel should be at 50K subscribers. How? What made him so important that they had to stalk him down, go through his personal documents, reach out to people in his family, reach out to his first ex-wife, his second ex-wife, encourage ex-wives to get restraining orders against him and me for a thumbnail, hoping to break my bond so I'll go back to jail. It's a lot.
But I have to ask, back in the day, who was your best manager that handled your business correctly back when?
Richard Nichols.
Richard Nichols. And what was it about him that, he got right back then?
He focused on letting me be me. And he only focused on deals that gave to that. He never wanted me to turn down. He wanted me to turn up. He wanted. I don't know if I could have ever taken my career seriously.
Wright has consistently argued that the music industry's glamorous image masks a hidden world of manipulation and secrecy, where power protects the elite while exploiting the vulnerable. She has even leveled unsettling accusations against both Diddy and Snoop Dogg, claiming they have removed people who stood in their way. While vague, these allegations hint at a darker use of influence to silence potential threats or victims, further fueling concerns about the industry's underbelly.
I swear, man, this game never ceases to amaze me. So this young lady, Miss Jaguar Wright, if you guys are not familiar, she just dropped some more bombs on us, you hear me? So she was talking about how Snoop potentially, and all of this is allegedly, how Snoop and Puff been secretly moving people out the way for years. So it seems like the Puff and Snoop relationship runs much deeper than we all think, or so that we all thought. Honestly, these accusations that Jaguar Wright is making right now blows my mind, but it also makes me think. Yeah, check it out.
I never wanted to believe it. You hear whispers throughout the years and you think that people are, and Snoop and I have always had a decent rapport. But Snoop got some answering to do.
According to Jaguar Wright, Wendy Williams was among the first public figures to hint at Diddy's alleged misconduct. Wright claims that when Wendy referred to homo thugs in her discussions, she was indirectly pointing at Diddy, suggesting she was aware of the controversies surrounding him long before they gained wider attention.
Behind the scenes, is that him or is that?
Shout out to Wendy Williams, the first woman to uncover the homo thugs. That's what these down low bitches was called when Wendy first started talking about it in the 90s, the homo thug. She talking about Diddy.
And then what's the stuff that's happening to Wendy Williams? Do you think this is all connection to?
Of course. They've been waiting. He's been waiting. He was was waiting for Kim. Remember? He was waiting. The casket was ready. She was literally casket ready.
Some people are saying the whole Wendy Williams documentary that she's pretty much allegedly playing this way to keep herself safe from him, from any unaliving.
It's been working for Orlando Brown. Why wouldn't it work for Wendy?
To play crazy.
Why wouldn't it work?
Hey. Hey.
The oosh gosh whoosh wash. Orlando's brilliant.
Right.
Yeah,
Y'all spent time with him.
we did.
He's highly intelligent.
Yes.
Imagine what it's been like to wear this character for this long.
No. I can only...
That he does is a character. Actually, the shit he does online is the best acting he does.
Is he speaking truth?
Of course he is.
Jaguar Wright has accused actor Jamie Foxx of being a longtime participant in Diddy's notorious parties, which she claims were hubs of inappropriate and exploitative behavior. Wright alleges that these gatherings went far beyond social events, implicating high-profile attendees like Foxx in the darker activities said to occur. She suggests that Foxx's consistent presence at these events over the years highlights a troubling culture of secrecy and complicity within Diddy's inner circle, raising questions about the extent of involvement among industry elites.
Foxx would always talk about the parties, and they sounded super innocent. The way he would like talk about it, he was like, "Yeah, you know, I used to party with Diddy, blah 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 blah." And you know, Jamie Foxx is a tremendous like storyteller, and so he's like, you know, the way he talked about it seemed like the most innocent type of a party. But now it sounds like these were like sinister parties, from what a lot of people
credit her, but Jaguar having not even told us nearly half of what she knows about the industry, and she has told us a lot. There is a singer, Jaguar Wright, who has made a name for herself exposing what she saw in the industry when she was a star. She says all of it is real life. Her nieces, Jasmine Carter and Jamie Wallace, were on the Bad Girls show, Bad Girls Club, and tried to discredit her when she told the story about their father. She knows how predators operate and isn't even telling half of what she knows. The story she has on the executive who tried to steal her man. And again, this is allegedly Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright has accused Jay-Z of being just as involved in controversial and exploitative activities as Diddy, suggesting he uses his power to enable such behavior within the industry. She also claims that 50 Cent might be attempting to push Diddy out to continue similar manipulative practices, though his actions may not be entirely selfless. Despite her explosive revelations, Wright insists she has only scratched the surface, hinting that even darker secrets of the music industry are yet to be uncovered.
Yeah, he said, like, I was standing
somebody
outside the door.
that got paid.
Yeah.
Just like it wasn't seminal fluid that Justin Bieber was wiping away from his mouth when he brought his face up from Odell Beckham's groin in a club with Trey Songz on the lookout.
The images are there.
Diddy-fied. Hashtag no Diddy.
Hashtag no Diddy.
No Diddy.
Do you have any views on Usher? Because a lot of things have come back to where
Usher.
they talk about his...
Usher, I'm tired of Usher.
Oh, okay.
Goofy bitch.
No.
Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty. They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of Fuck Off, the Kitty edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another Kitty rape. You know, he starts clienteling with Tupac and clienteling with Biggie and doing songs with Biggie and building a working, you know,
camaraderie with Honeycombs and aka Diddy. And
why do you give him the honeycombs? Why do you give him honeycombs?
Because he smacks so sweet. That fucking sodomite. Anyway, so yeah, then, you know, and then Reasonable Doubt was happening, and then Dame's in the picture, and Dame's building Rockefeller, and everybody's talking about Jay-Z. And don't get me wrong, there is nobody who loves Reasonable Doubt more than me.
At the time
nobody. No, still.
Yes, to this day.
Still. Listen to me, I don't give a fuck how I feel about you. For me to have bad feelings about someone and not acknowledge art and its greatness or at its finest is hate.
In one of her most shocking claims, Jaguar Wright alleges that Will Smith is involved with Diddy and even sold his son Jaden to him, suggesting the transaction was not metaphorical, but a disturbing act of exploitation. This adds to Wright's growing list of accusations against powerful figures in the entertainment world. She has also claimed that some footage from Diddy's parties features young boys being exploited, raising serious legal and moral concerns that could have significant consequences for those involved.
So what are your thoughts on all the his celebrity friends that denounced those allegations and were like, this is false, and you know,
liars.
They were saying, yeah, should they speak up now? Should they speak up now?
I think it's getting a little too late for those who are complicit. For the victims who have been too afraid to come forward because the diddler has been running around with impunity. It's time for all of the victims to come forward. But for the people that have been denying it, you know what? Let's not be coy. You know, I am Jaguar, so let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a bean. Stevie J should be charged. Mary J. Blige should also be charged. Jennifer Lopez should definitely be charged. Should I keep going?
I mean, you're hitting it on.
Jay-Z should be charged. Khaled should be charged. Rick Ross should be charged. Usher should be charged and tried with him. Off of Justin Bieber alone.
Now, Carisha and Rick Ross just sat down together in an interview.
Yeah, I know. Two Diddy doo-wop bops. What a reunion. Only thing they got
now,
will Diddy start snitching?
Yeah,
he better. He better. But the only thing I'm interested in him talking about is everything he knows about Kathy Coriana White. See, I know you know what happened, Corey. Diddy.
Jaguar Wright has made explosive allegations claiming that Diddy possesses footage related to the mysterious death of Kathy White, who was rumored to have had an affair with Jay-Z before her sudden passing in 2011. Wright suggests this footage implicates Diddy in covering up the crime. Additionally, she has claimed that both Diddy and Jay-Z were involved in the events leading up to Tupac Shakur's murder, with their industry influence and connections to figures like Suge Knight playing a role in the broader conspiracies surrounding Tupac's death.
Do you know what? You know she's part white.
Yeah.
She's a Rothschild. The Luciferian motherfuckers that co-own YouTube, that are friends with the monster Leroy Cohen, that mentored and bags Jay-Z. Camille is a Rothschild. Y'all didn't know that, did you? It's funny nobody wants to seem to admit it, or the oil that was supposed to have been under that.
Jaguar Wright has highlighted a disturbing pattern of deaths among individuals connected to Uptown Records, Diddy's former label, with figures like Andrew Harrell and Heavy D passing away under suspicious circumstances. Wright points out that Diddy remains the only major figure from that era still alive, fueling speculation about foul play in the industry. She has also implicated filmmaker Tyler Perry, claiming she saw him at one of Diddy's infamous parties, suggesting he is part of the network of influential figures involved in these controversial events. Wright argues that Diddy's celebrity friends, particularly those who have defended him or remained silent, should also be held accountable, claiming they either ignored or enabled his alleged misconduct.